Here's a fun little health rant for the day. I addressed germ theory versus terrain theory a long time ago in 2020. And if you actually listened to me in 2020, which it's fine if you didn't, it's fine if you don't today, I still think it's pretty important and way more important for human health and medicine than it's given credit to. No, it's not taught to any doctors. No nurses aren't being taught about this. They don't know about it. They don't think it exists. They probably think it's like hippie crystal loving stuff, which it is not. What is germ theory? Germ theory is the microbe. The microbe is the attacker. It's attacking you. We're going around and disinfecting we're going to disinfect an entire beach. We're going to spray the beach and the sand with disinfectant like we do surfaces in our hands. And we kill these microbes. We got to get rid of these dangerous microbes. Well, first of all, just in case you guys didn't know, almost all viruses that you're afraid of are man-made. No, they didn't come from monkeys. No, they didn't come from chickens and pangolins. This is just all the BS stories you guys get. And then they play this whole germ theory, microbe as the attacker scenario. And we just kind of live in that realm, and we never actually fix what needs to be fixed to get rid of sickness, which is the terrain. In the terrain theory, the terrain is not only your body, the inside of your body in this vessel, all the way down to blood vessels and inside organs and inside your gut microbiome, and even your DNA. That's a terrain for something that's supposed to be there. Microbiology is supposed to be there and resonate in that location. And if you start to alter your DNA, you're going to have issues. Terrain theory are the microbes reacting to a terrain that does not resonate with them. So, again, terrain theory, some think, like I do, that this is the microbes reacting to a terrain, an environment in which they are not designed to resonate with. And so what do you get? Imagine in chemistry you have combustion when things mix that shouldn't be mixing, or you put something in a location or a container that it shouldn't be in. Or if you release something that should be contained, you can have combustion. That's just an example of how, at the microscopic level and chemically, these reactions can happen that come out in the form of our diagnosis and all of our ailments and all of our symptoms. Now, I absolutely believe in terrain theory. I think you should be cleaning your blood. I think you should be cleaning your gut and fixing your gut biome. I think you should be very cognitive of the air you're breathing, the sounds you're listening to, all of that, because that is your terrain. The terrain is also the environment outside. Imagine you are a microbe. Imagine the size of this earth, okay? Imagine you're also a microbe, and this is your terrain, and you will react the same way. And it gets all the way down the microscopic level. It's the same thing. I absolutely believe in that. And don't forget, there's also not necessarily an alternate theory. I also think this is happening, and obviously it happened at the time of radar, and maybe even in 2020 with 5G before it got shut down. And that's, a lot of people know that cells detoxing, cells getting rid of toxins, is also a form of disease, dis-ease. So you have terrain theory, which is the microbes reacting to environments that it's not resonating with them, causing dis-ease, as well as intracellular toxins being pushed out, exiting, and they've got to get out of your body, or they coagulate somewhere else and they can't get out. And so then you have these toxins piled up in your body, and sometimes maybe they start sticking to each other in different locations. And so that's two little examples in terrain theory that I think can solve almost all disease if you understand what's happening and what you need to do. Imagine dropping everything, selling everything, and going out into the most raw piece of fertile land you could find, and you're drinking natural spring water and eating fruits off of trees, and within these trees that are filters, you're breathing in the most pure air, you're grounded, your feet are on the earth, the negative charge, and with the electrostatic gradient, you have no inflammation now all of a sudden. What I think happens is you have changed the environment out there, and you're slowly changing the environment internally. I think you can get rid of almost any disease. It's not too far gone, etc. Obviously, there's rare cases, but you never change your environment. You won't change your environment that developed these cancers and these systems. You won't change that because it's too inconvenient and it's too out there for your brain to comprehend. So you go and you just introduce more radiation, which is more disruption and more disruption for your environment, and you go get this radiation and they try to target the location. No, that's not what we're doing, guys. That's not the idea. Germ theory versus terrain theory. We are sick and we do not handle diseases and viruses and microbes very well because our terrain sucks. Your blood vessels suck, your gut sucks, your digestion, even in your mouth, the digestion in your mouth sucks because we strip them with Listerines. We don't have the enzymes that pre-digest our food. Think prebiotics, probiotics, things like that. Our gut microbiome sucks. Our arterial walls have clumps and clogs on them. Why? I don't know. Actually, I have some ideas, but we're not going to go all the way into that. We take statin drugs because we believe in silly things, and we remove fat and cholesterol from our brain, so our brain stops working. We wonder why Granny has Alzheimer's and dementia, etc. But just know, there's something called terrain theory that you have never ever been introduced to and taught about. And just know that that is what ultimate health is all about. It's all about fixing the terrain inside and outside of your body. And once you do that, disease is pretty much gonna go away. Yes, I know we're all trapped. Yes, I know where you live. If you look around, it sucks. When you see power lines like this is not a terrain that the human body is designed to do well in. Sorry guys, this isn't gonna be what actually fixes the human body. So if you think living in a big city is conducive to health, you're absolutely clueless to everything I just said. It's just not. So understand, what you have to do to clean yourself out internally and externally. Everything matters, not just what you're ingesting and breathing, but the light you're taking in at all time, the sounds, everything. But yeah, germ theory versus terrain theory. Get out there, study it. Tell me what you think.